Hello, 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 everyone. Hope you are having a good night. Let's see here. Hi, fantastic. Hope you're having a good night. I'm pretty excited because I've really wanted to try this deck out. And this is a little bit of a rough draft, but we're going to start off with it and see where it goes from there. I really think Obi-Wan is like really underrepresented right now. It just feels like it should be doing so much better than it does. I think part of that is the fact that like a lot of the same stuff you play in Han. So like not being red, losing out on the Ki-Adi-Mundi and the Force Throw is a pretty big deal. But the ability to use Yoda and like Sharut together, along with some other things, Ethkoth in particular, it should be really good. You also have a really crazy turn 1 lineup with Gunji, Sage, and Yaddle, which are all like extremely good cards. You get stuff like General's Blade. I'm trying out some Grogu's in the main as well. So I'm trying out Mystic Reflection. So yeah, I'm gonna try this build to start with, and we'll see what goes from there. I'm also playing Luminous Beings, which can be like a really big surprise win condition sometimes as well. So yeah, we will try this out and see where the night takes us. And it says, I think his flip is just meh. I mean, it gives you force, it gives experience to things. I think the biggest problem with the deck is like, into hard control dark side, it's a little rough. But it feels so strong that I feel like we can get around that. I think he is underutilized, and I'm not 100% sure why. Like originally when I like rated the set, I rated him as one of the best leaders. And obviously like in sealed, he's probably the best leader. Him or Talzin. So like I feel like he should be better than his results show. We'll see how it goes. Grogu to Grogu. Or Gunji to Gunji, rather. That's not the same thing. How come we don't have any creatures that are also Force? Like, that would be so good for Ezra support, but everything's either or. I guess Obi-Wan is technically better here. I think the, like, ooh, that's a little spicy. What do I think about that? Of course, I don't have any Fell the Dragons right now. So I think I'm gonna do this, get my Force, play Obi-Wan, and give Obi-Wan an experience. Because then Gunji can't one-shot it. Got a reflection. Okay, okay. Fulchin said people didn't use him in Vegas and everyone forgot he existed. I want to find out. I want to find out what the problem is, because it feels like he should be better than he is. You know what I mean? Do I take out... Oh, they're playing Mystic Monastery. That's kind of interesting. Unfortunately, I don't have the punish for this Gunji. I do play triple Fell the Dragon. But of course, I don't draw it now. That's fine. I think we swing with this to get our XP, and then we drop the Ethkoth. Do we want to get to the ramp quicker? Ooh, that's really spicy. I think we still play Ethkoth, because then we can... Now he has to swing into this, and Ethkoth can trade with the Gunji, which is like... perfectly fine. Gets us to Yoda quicker. He also doesn't have access to a lot of the draw power a lot of the other decks have, which is a little rough. It's a little late for you, buddy. Edwin says, evening to my favorite Sue content creator and chat. Thank you, Edwin. Always nice to have ya. We're trying to solve a problem here today. We'll see if we can actually do it. Okay, so we're going into 5. I think we deploy here. Did they not resource? What the hell? I wonder if that was intentional or not. Do I want my restore or do I want this Iterate Warrior to have? So there's a Kiadi drawn 2. I think we're going to Mystic Reflection. We'll take Obi-Wan down so that Obi-Wan can kill him. I think I want the heal here instead of the experience. Because that lets me... I don't really... Yeah, because a 5 isn't really necessary here. And especially because they didn't resource this turn, so Kit Fisto won't come out, and that allows like the Iterate War to trade really effectively with a bunch of things. There's a Sharut. Sharut is good. This Fel is late. That's really tricky. I'm not sure what the best option is here. I really would like to keep these if possible. Fantastic says, I think Obi-Wan would have been fine if he could buff himself, but c'est la vie. Yeah, I can see why they didn't. Oh, man, I don't want to drop this home one. It's so good against red-green. I guess we could drop the Fel. It's not like they're buffing a lot of stuff right now. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to trade for Kiadi now because it's easy, and then we'll drop Sharut after. And then Obi can buff Sharut. They do have the Kit Fisto with the Saboteur. That's a little spooky. So it's not like Sharut, like, I guess it protects us from these, but... we will do our trigger. Obi-Wan could swing... I guess technically we'd want to clear these. Because if we clear them, then Kit Fisto has less attack. Because right now he's coming out at 4. I guess that doesn't really do that much. Because that doesn't kill Obi-Wan. Yeah, I think we're going to do this. And we'll experience up Sharut. Plus now if he swings into it with Adi, it'll just die. Next turn we can drop Yoda to start too. Oh, and we won. I think we had him because next turn we play Yoda and we just start going off. Because that one-shots Anakin with initiative and then he has to deal with all our bigger units. And Obi-Wan's going to start putting XP on like the Yoda and stuff. Excuse me. I think they were scared because like a 4-7 on 5 is crazy stats with Obi-Wan by himself. So him buffing himself might have been too good. They could have made him weaker, I suppose. They could have made him like a stat point weaker. Holy, this is a terrible hand. Han, so we definitely want the space. Do we keep the Rivals Fall? Rivals Falling Han doesn't really do much. Unfortunately, we are going to start way behind here. I have a lot of 2-drops, right? 8. Yeah, I have 11. I guess that's 1 less than sometimes I play 12. We could put the Sage back in. We are technically at 52 as well. We're going to drop the early 3-drop, which is probably... Oh, they're going to go the resupply right away. Okay, I think we drop General's Blade because I have, like, nothing to put it on. The fact that they dumped a blue leader makes us a little spooky because they could... Oh, well, that's fine. We can claim off that. I guess maybe we don't have to worry about space as much. Do I just put the shirt forward here? I think we do. Put a General's Blade on shirt next turn, that's pretty good. Hedda says yes, a skirt compared to the 3-7 that shrinks things at the same deploy. I guess that's fair. She has to use the... I don't know, I guess she doesn't have to use the Force. I suppose that's true. At least you can trade 4 HP things into her, but I see your point, Fantastic. The Shirt's really annoying, yeah, because they have to swing into it because they have to get their Force if they even want to use it at any point. So Han comes down, we'll claim. See what they do here. Six cost. What do they play on 6? Oh, Deppa. A little spooky. Oh, and they get their Han flip this turn too? Yeah, not playing that turn 1 really hurt us. I mean, I guess we get Obi-Wan flip this turn. Maybe we lose the reflection? I think we lose the Gunji. Burns a waylay. So we're at 6. I think we deploy first here. Deploy into General's Blade? Nothing he has out there one-shots this. He could use like a surprise strike, but I think I'm okay if he does that. Oh, that's not good. Well, we definitely are doing this. The good news is he doesn't have Force, so like I'm gonna get to kill some things before. So we're gonna get to do that. We're gonna get to play this, swing here, and then reflection away the Consular. So he doesn't have... The Consular can't just use the Force right away. Going into 6. Sure. If he doesn't have something that uses the Force on play here, we're really good. If he does, this gets really spooky. Because we can actually Luke this turn if we can get an attack off with Obi-Wan. It's probably like swing with Deppa first. But I guess we'll see. Okay, okay. I can deal with that. So we won't get to play that. So I think we just play Anakin here and kill the Yoda just to be safe. We do have light side, right? Yeah. Deppa unfortunately takes out Obi-Wan, but I think that's okay. Although I guess they could want the damage because it has Saboteur. Interesting, interesting. How do I feel about that? Like, it's not like they needed to do that. We'll claim. Sure, it's not bad. We have some healing. I think we killed Deppa here. Funnily enough, them killing, like... Crashing this is bad for him. I'm guessing Qui-Gon's gonna have to go to base. But we can actually Luke here, and then Qui-Gon will put it on top of our deck, which is actually good. So that's fine. We'll do our Restore, see what they do. Eathkoth. Is it better to play the Chirrut here? I think it's better just to Luke. Or we could heal. That's another option too. We can't play both of these, so I think we go Luke. And we kill the Qui-Gon. And if they want to put Luke on top of the deck, I think I'm just okay with that. Yep, I will put that on top. Okay, okay. What do I think about that? I think we're claiming. That is annoying. We have another Luke. I think I want the Iterate Warrior more than the Yaddle. Oh, we're first. Okay. That makes sense. So we can do this, and then Luke kills the Falcon. Surprise Strike isn't enough here, technically. Okay, that's fine. The question becomes, do we Luke the Falcon? I think we attack first, because I don't want them to just immediately play another Falcon if I Luke this one. Sorry, Bliss. Oh, that's the draw thing. Does she have Smuggle but not Saboteur? Because Chirrut Iterate Warrior technically is safer than Luke here. I think we're gonna do that. Because that heals us down. And protects us. Because otherwise Surprise Strike kills us. So we play Chirrut. And we play Warrior. We heal. And we pass. Rival's Fall is good. Rival's Fall Yoda. Is that better than Luke? I think that actually might be better than Luke. As much as we want the Luke. Liam says, made it in time. Sweet. Nice to see you, Liam. Qui-Gon. Okay, okay. I think that means we rivals the Zori. This Falcon is the bane of our existence right now, but the good news is it doesn't actually do that much damage. And if he flips Iterate to the top of our deck, that's also kind of fine, because we'd love to play that again next turn. Assuming he's gonna do it. Top, we'll play Yoda. I don't think we use the Force here. We'll just keep both of these. These are both good. Surprise is... Surprise is actually game now. But I don't think we had a way around that. If he doesn't have Surprise, though, we might actually be okay. Ooh, Kelleran's spooky. What does he get with the Kelleran? Ooh, into Deppa. That might be it for me. Because, like, we can do this. Puts him to 20. We can fell the Kelleran. And we can heal 3. Which, I mean, technically we're not... I guess he didn't have the Surprise Strike last turn. Home one's pretty good. Gives us a lot of healing. Can play a 5 off of home one. So, sure, it doesn't help. Obi-Wan doesn't help. None of this really helps, honestly. I think we lose. We don't have a Space Sentinel, right? Yeah, no. Can only go down to 25. Damn, we're so close, too. We literally, I think, lost by 1 health here. Because we could have swung with the Restored Arc. And healed 2. Maybe it didn't matter, actually. Close game, though. We needed the Space Sentinel in our discard, which we did have in the deck. But not having a turn 1 kind of killed us that game. Avar. Alright, we actually have turn 1s this time, which is very helpful. I think we go this way, and I don't think we'll need Space Sentinel, so we'll get rid of just our space stuff here. I guess there's an argument for keeping the space stuff for that reason, but Heathcoth is really good. Paradise says Falcon punching for many turns was painful. Yeah, and I didn't have a way to deal with it either, which was like the problem. We'll grab an XP and we'll pass. Do I want to keep this Luke? Or would I rather keep Luminous Beings? Because it's one of these. Pretty sure we're playing Heathcoth this turn. We'll dump the Luminous for now. Just to see what route they go here with the Masterpiece out. I thought about putting Sabine's Masterpiece in here. Okay, okay. Let's go this route then. I think we're gonna dump. Yep, that's fine. Put the XP there. We'll play the Heathcoth. And yeah, I think we'll XP the Gunji, and that actually clears the Obi-Wan. So we just have a lot of damage out there right now. They kind of have to do something about all the stuff we have. Hey Archlon! Obi-Wan, hi lunch, hope you're having a good day. I am having a good day. Okay, that's fine. 4 for 5. Do we think there's any chance that Heathcoth dies first action here? Probably not. I don't think there is. What would they have for 4? Like an open fire? That doesn't even work though. So we'll just do this. That's fine. That doesn't do anything for him. Swing with Heathcoth. At this point, we're just gonna try and kill him, honestly. That's fine. Heal 3 from base. Swing here, deploy Obi-Wan, swing here. Boost up the warrior. Mystic doesn't do anything, so we'll leave that. Ooh, double Mystic does, though. I don't think we need the Chirrut. If they boost the blue leader again, we're just gonna fell the dragon on him. Wrecker. That's not what I expect. Well, we'll take our ramp. I guess we're felling that. Let's see what they do, I guess. We'll just do a bunch of base damage now. How do they play Wrecker? Oh, because they defeated a thing. Why would you play Wrecker in Avar? They're just gonna run out of... Like, you can't get up to her flip then. That's such a weird choice. Okay, well, if they're gonna do that, then we're going to double Mystic the blue leader to take less damage. We'll Mystic this again, and then we'll fell the Wrecker. And then we'll get our swings on. And they're basically dead at this point. We have Yoda if we need it, but I'm pretty sure they're just toast. Liam says, I think sending the Arc into the Falcon would have forced them to either lose it or lose 3 resources to bounce it back. Liam, you could be correct. It would just suck because the damage wouldn't stick, so like... It's just such a rough spot. I guess making him pay the 3 resources every time is a little spooky. I think you're correct, like, hindsight being 2020, that's the way I should have gone. But, like, you don't know that, obviously. I also could have played the Luke on that one turn and killed it right away, which could have been a better play as well. Alright, I swear I'm playing enough 1-drops in this. Okay, there's one. Reflection is pretty solid into this deck. Rival's Fall is really good, so I think we're doing this. Yeah, you never know the right call was. Yeah, I think in hindsight, there were better plays, but I like hindsight's always, you know. Okay, I don't need this many Heathcoths, and I don't have a play this turn now, which is annoying. Throw the indirect on here. Beep bop. Resupply, which is actually going to be really obnoxious because, ooh, that's really good though. That makes me feel a lot better. I think we're gonna dump. Oh, actually, do we put Heathcoth down? Because if we play Heathcoth to start here, we can put all the indirect on it, which is probably better than Bright Hope. Because we want to be, if we can Rivals Fall the turn he flips, we're going to be in a really good spot. 3 indirect goes here. Put the other one there. Let's get our force so Heathcoth actually flips. There we go. 2 more. And we get our force, and we can just claim... Oh, I guess we could have flipped there. Yeah, we probably should have done that, because there's not really a reason not to. More indirect. We'll do our deploy. Hopefully he puts that on the gunship. Hey, good, he was greedy. Go away. Hi, Inferno. Hope you're doing good. More indirect, which is very annoying. Do I even want to swing here? I think I'd rather just drop Bright Hope first action. So I'm gonna claim. Guess I had 2 resources left. Maybe that was wrong. Playing Bright Hope. I think we're playing Bright Hope and Yoda. Yeah, he's gonna kill Obi-Wan here. Ooh, we had a Maul. That's actually pretty bad. We'll take out the droid. That's fine. Oh, we put the damage on Fire Spray? That's kind of surprising because it's gonna die now. We'll still play Yoda. And we'll first action Fell the Dragon on this Maul. God, all this indirect is killing me. Or actually, do we home one? Do we have a Sentinel? Ah, no, we don't have, like, anything. Ooh, we have that, though. That's way better than what we were gonna do. Goodbye, Maul. Here comes the Devastator, which we have a Fell for. We'll draw. And then, unfortunately, we do kind of have to claim... But we do have the Fell for the Devastator, which is good. Hopefully he doesn't have another Devastator. That would get really hard. Open fire. Oh, that's annoying, but we can deal with it. We're gonna go Arc and Yaddle here. Gunship comes down again. We'll put the indirect over here. We'll claim. We do have a Luke now. Take out the TIE Bomber finally. Interesting. Interesting. Well, now we can Luke this, because he killed one of our units for some reason. It was probably wrong. Obi incoming. Droid misplay. Oof, could have cleared the XP. He cleared the shield instead. Home one Bright Hope back out. If we can. I mean, right now we're actually sitting in a pretty good spot. Open fires. More indirect. That's fine. So what? Right now we play... So we've got 3. We can play a 6-drop. I think we still do it, right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll just drop this. We can kill this, we get a double restore. We can throw an XP on the home one. And I think we're all set now. I don't think there's much they can do anymore. Yep, there it is. Yep, the key play of that was making sure we got our Ethkoth out. Because the funny thing about Ethkoth against the indirect deck is you're always going to get it, right? Because you just put 4 damage on it when they do indirect. So Ethkoth is always going to ramp. This is pretty solid. We can keep this. I wonder if this... Okay, this is a different player, though. I think it's going to be Fel and Reflection, because I want to keep this Ethkoth, and I want to keep the Rivals Fall. That username? Palpatine Flight Logs? Oh, geez. We'll go with the space to start here. Interesting, okay. Well, now I really wish we'd gone the other way, but oh well. So give us Force for our Ethkoth too, which is really nice. Keeping a second Eth in hand isn't bad either. Unique, so you can play the second one, immediately defeat it to ramp, and still have a ready Eth on the board to attack something. Yeah, that's not a terrible idea. I will say against Boba, it's less of a problem, because like I said, he's always going to die, but I could see that. Man, we could go Blade here. Blade plus Mystic is actually really good. That means we don't Ethkoth, and they're ramping, so no, we want to play the Ethkoth here. I guess we'll hit the HK. Battle Navarre, though, counts as 2. Yeah, Navarre, that's a lot better. Ethkoth here is more about just keeping up. I'm assuming he's going to crash HK. Interesting. Okay, I mean, I'm fine with that. We'll claim. That's fine. Alright. I don't think Luminous is necessary. I'm starting to think Luminous isn't good, too. I think we have to crash this first. Because otherwise he's going to get to flip right away. And I don't want to deal with that right this second. Three indirect can go on the Ethkoth. Do we want to ramp right now? I think I'd rather use the Ethkoth to kill something, honestly. Although I guess we're not Rivals Falling this turn, huh? Because, they're OBing here. Interesting. That's interesting. Is that good? Well, I guess we're playing Bright Hope then. And then we'll flip Obi-Wan and take out the HK, and then next turn we can just... Okay, so he's gonna do it this way. I'm interested to see if he actually trades into the Kenobi. No, he's going for damage. Okay. You know what? I shouldn't have done it this way. I should have swung into this and then Reflection the other one, but that's fine. We're a little high on damage. I need a... Okay, that's solid. I can work with that. That kills that and threatens the Boba Fett next turn, which is fine. We can also put an XP on it. Is there something that does 3 damage? Not really. We'll just swing at the Bright Hope, I guess. If he trades the Boba Fett, I'm fine with that. Yeah, that's perfectly okay. Give me another decent-sized unit, or 2 little units is also fine. That's not ideal, but I guess it'll work. Do I want this reflection? No, I don't have any force stuff. Palpatine flight logs, yikes. Yeah, well. Put all this on base. Fine, we'll drop the restored arc. If he plays a big... Yeah, that's fine. We have the Rival's Fall for that. I think we will put our force on there. That we only get punished with that play if they have specifically, if we specifically draw Yoda, but we're even good to another Devastator here too, funnily enough. We have another Rival's Fall. Of course they have it. Oh, they salvaged it. That's kind of funny. I wonder if they go to base or not. Nope, they took my unit out. I think we fell here, because that lets us play a Yoda, which is better. Once again, I think we just keep all this. Alright, well, that's annoying. I wish they didn't keep getting all good stuff here. I think we have to play the Rivals. I don't like it, but it's the play that we have. Oh my god, can they stop having 100% gas, please? I think we drop Bright Hope here. So it gets in the way. Maybe we shouldn't have put the damage on there. Oh my god, can you stop? Let's do this. Dude, this is so unfortunate. Alright, so here's the thing. We're going to actually play more units. Because I don't think we can win otherwise. Unfortunately, he just had absolutely everything. Well, let's get our restore. If we can get a Yoda... What was that? Is that another Devastator? Oh no, it was another Droid Bomber. That's funny. Yeah, he just had absolutely everything that game. If he doesn't have one of those cards, I think we win. Double Red Han, that's kind of neat. Let's see. Gunji to start, Ezra to follow up, so we'll keep this. Oh, with Thermal Oscillator. I'm assuming this is an aggro deck. Do I keep the Reflection or do I keep the Bright Hope? Bright Hope is a little safer. I guess they could have space stuff because they're in double red. They're not in Force either. I think we dump the Reflection and keep the Bright Hope. That could be incorrect. It's hard to know. They go turn 1 like a ship here. Although I guess a lot of the ships for red-white have 3 health too, which means Reflection doesn't even help. Oh, a Grogu. Okay, okay. That's a good card. I mean, the only way we get through it is by damaging it, so it's gonna be annoying, but we gotta deal with it eventually. Kinda says, I think one of the turns you did in resource was the killer. You could have played Yoda, Fell, and Restored to keep the pressure on if you had Rivals Fall. Yes, it has a bit cold too. Top deck Maul, but playing all your stuff might have given you a chance to get Force. Did I ever even have a chance to play, which one was it? I feel like I never even had a chance to play the Yoda. Because it was my top deck on the turn I died. First action. But yeah, the double Maul, double Devastator was rough. That was like the problem. So I'm assuming they're going to Grogu first here. But I'm going to go 3 and 6 pretty much no matter what. Because we have to kill that. Blockade Runner. Interesting. I think I want to play the Bright Hope this turn. Or no, this has Saboteur, right? Yeah. So I think technically we throw the Force unit out first. So let's throw Ethkoth first. Because that gives Obi-Wan Sentinel, which protects us. Yeah, your hand was Rivals Fall, Fell, Yoda, Restored Arc on 9 resource. You decided not to resource to 9. 3 cost Yoda. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Fantastic. Sure. Let's take out this Grogu. Did they attack with Grogu? What the hell? Did they do the wrong thing, maybe? Oh, no. Wait. Oh, they moved the damage off the Blockade Runner. Okay, that makes sense. I think I'm just gonna claim here, because I want to first action kill this stupid thing. Oh, okay, we can just fell it. Let's get rid of the Secretive Sage. He has 6 health, so if we put an XP on Ethkoth, it just dies. I wonder what he's thinking about. Isn't this just always Blockade Runner attack? I guess that could be thinking about, like, Wrecker? Oh. My friend, that makes this way worse for you. That was not correct. You never do that into a blue deck. They're always just gonna get felled. There's that. Guess it doesn't really matter anymore. We can just deploy the Obi-Wan. If he goes into base, we XP the Ethkoth and kill him. If he goes into Obi-Wan, then Obi-Wan kills him. And Ethkoth can go to base. Could play a 4-drop right now, which doesn't seem too bad. I'm assuming he's playing Thermal so that he can get Grogu more consistently. But, like, going to space after isn't a good play. Okay, he did go that way, which is fine. We'll do this. Yeah. Oh, right, it's hidden. That's funny. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't have any damage on it right now. Well, we don't need 2 Internet Warriors. I think I'm gonna play Yoda Grogu. We can start healing Obi-Wan. We're in a really good spot. Ooh, a mace. That's pretty spooky. That's annoying. We don't actually have a way to kill the mace. Well, we'll kill the Grogu. If he wants to trade, that's fine. Okay, I'm good with that. Play Yoda, play Grogu. Let's resource the Obi-Wan. I think there's a decent chance we actually Bright Hope bounce Gunji back to hand and replay it here, just for the draw. Man, what is the top end in this deck? Just more Mesas, I guess? Oh, Aggression. You gonna kill my Yoda? That's pretty rude. Alright, I mean, I guess. Play Gunji. Plays a red 3. We'll swing with this. That gives us force, which is nice. And that's actually quite good, because we can Bright Hope bounce this, and now we can give Bright Hope an experience, which makes it too big for red 3 to deal with. There's some General's Blades. I think 1's fine, though. 2 is a lot. I mean, I guess we could double General's Blades the Grogu or something, which would be really funny, but yeah, this can't attack anymore. This is a really weird deck. Is this supposed to be an aggro deck? Because, like, it has the Jedha Agitator, but, like, Grogu is a weird thing to put in an aggro deck. It's so slow for that. Alright, fighters, so this is definitely a control deck. We'll General's Blade up the Gunji. Anakin. I think we're killing that with Grogu Gunji. Because we can swing here. Oh, it lets us play something for less too, which is nice. We can do this. Heal 2. Take out the Anakin. We can play this for 2 less. We can enter at Warrior. Do we even need the heal? We don't need the heal. Pass on that. We'll just kill this now, and then we can do this. And boost up. Let's boost our Itinerant Warrior up. Pretty sure this game's over at this point. What are they? What are they? What are they gonna do? They're so far behind now. And, like, I have a Grogu, too, so, like, their damage does it. Relentless Fire Spray. That's a spooky card. I can't actually out it this turn either, which is funny. Well, let's take care of this thing. I don't want to deal with that. Oh gosh, I was resigned to playing Raid Itibot, but this looks fun as well. I mean, it's a pretty nifty thing. The question is it good? And the answer is, I don't know. It's definitely not bad, but I do think a lot of people haven't really given it a chance. Obviously, Han isn't, like, a good deck, so... Well, Han Red, I should say. Isn't the best deck in the world, so it's kind of a weird thing, but... I think at this point, we just hit the Oscillator. But we don't need this. And it's funny too, because if he tries to hit the Bright Hope, we can just heal it. It's just... So you can't really out it either. Grogu is so crazy, because see, we can do this now. And now it doesn't trade anymore. When you're ahead, Grogu is so crazy punishing. Because, like, your opponent can't trade anything down. Yeah, they're just dead. Boop. Liam says, everyone was talking up Obi Virgin's Temple, but I don't actually rate that base for Obi's ability. Yeah, Virgin's Temple is It's so hard to play a 25 health base, right? Like in an actual event. You go up against Sabine, and it's not like Obi's crazy into Sabine or anything, so like, you don't really have a way to keep up with it either. Plus it gets awkward, because like, there will be weird situations in the middle of the game where you can't get your force. Which is like, never acceptable. Just in this. Do I want the warrior or the Ethkoth? Guess we'll go with Ethkoth. That might be wrong. I'm definitely keeping the Bright Hope because this deck tends to play a good chunk of space units. They passed right away. That's kind of surprising. Oh, they don't have anything. That probably just means we win, honestly. I might regret ditching that, but we'll see. Ooh, Knight of Ren. With the ECL right away. Okay, that's fair. Can't do much about that. That's a crazy ECL, though. I'm fine with them clearing Yoda. If they're trading units, we're winning. Liam says, only getting force once per turn with a leader that wants to be using the ability as much as possible. With things like Shuret and Enter Warrior. Yeah, like, especially in this deck, there's a lot of times where you want to use force more than once per turn. And I agree, Liam. Yeah, it's just hard. Plus, like, it's only, like, good for the first turn, right? Like, that's the only reason you would ever even want to do that. Do I play Shuret or Ethkoth here? There's a chance they, like, open fire me if I play the Ethkoth, so I guess we play Shuret. Ah, Cham. Well, Ethkoth is a lot worse now. Just... am I felling that? Possibly. We haven't seen any space. I mean, I guess we do this then, right? Plus, like, it's so awkward, too. What if you play against, like, a ping leader? And then your, like, Ethkoth gets pinged, and now it's at 3 health. Like, you just don't do anything then? That's actually kind of gross. Things you don't think about. Freaking Rook. Do we play Yaddle and Yoda? The other option is we could fell the Cham right now. I think I'm actually gonna do that. The Rook stinks, because the Rook is going to kill our Shuret without us doing anything. That's actually a really interesting... Actually, do we... No, I'd rather have the minus. Alright, so what are we doing here? I guess we do this. Going into 6. I think I'd rather have the restored arc than the Yaddle. Because it's probably going to be Iterate Warrior in restored arc. Although playing Ethkoth this turn isn't a bad idea. Man, is Rook good right now? There's a lot of things this actually trades really well into. The Rook is on fire. Like, it's kind of crazy. He's going to get like 2 or 3 cards out of this. I'm assuming first action is going to be hitting the Shuret here. And it's a unit that hasn't really been played much in a while either. OB? But why? That's a weird choice. I guess they're gonna get a bunch of damage this turn, but... But now Phasma dies, right? I'm not wrong? Yeah, it's a 4/6. I mean, Shuret, I guess, isn't good. Shoo, I'm all sneezy tonight. What the heck? Shoot down, that's pretty rude. Double strike ship? Okay, so I mean, I guess he did have space. He just didn't have it early in the game. I mean, we're gonna do this for sure. Let's get our force. Gets our Rook out. Is Yoda better or is Luke better? I think Yoda's better here. Gives us the heal right away. Kills one of the strike ships. Oh, okay. Well, I found their space. Oh, that's funny. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that uses the force. Oh no, we can Bright Hope out an Iterate Warrior. Yeah, and then this will use the force, which will also heal, which is pretty nice. I think they're toast now, honestly. Yeah, I think they just drew their cards in a really bad order. Go away. Make a bigger home one. Oh, I just didn't Yoda. That's funny. Or not. I mean, it was a problem card. I think they drew their cards in the wrong order. That's the worst part about playing that first order deck, is since you have so few first order cards, sometimes you just don't get the cards you need, and like, the deck needs like 3 more cards, and it actually could be a real competitive deck. Here's a Piat, so we're probably gonna have to go fast here. Indirect with Grogu's really good. We're gonna keep that. Is this the game we keep Luminous Beings? Unfortunately, the rest of these cards are too good. I need to keep them all. Reflection's good. We're definitely gonna want to keep the Fel. I think we're gonna play the Grogu, though. Oh. Interesting. I think we'll play the Ethkoth this turn. I guess maybe we might Mystic Reflection, though. Luminous feels like a one-of that you only want to tech out. I don't think I've seen tech yet. There's no tech in here right now. You are correct. Force Choke, eh? Okay, we'll just play the Ethkoth then. Guess technically we should attack first, so we have force for it. Oh, this is a full-on droid deck thing, isn't it? We'll take initiative, then we can take out the Poggle. Maybe we do keep the Mystic? I guess if we have 2 Fels, we don't need the Rivals Fall. There's an argument for killing Huang there instead. Ooh, they're gonna let us do this, though? That's pretty nice. So they can drop a 7. I don't think that's that big a deal. We can do this now, which is really nice. Kill off that. Yeah, that's gonna leave. No, thank you. That was the answer to what the 7 was, by the way. I was curious. I was like, what 7 are they gonna play? Could pop that, then we'll flip our Obi-Wan. This is slightly spooky because technically they can, I don't think I need the extra ramp. Hi Panda, hope you're having a nice night. Hu Yang. I'm sorry, I say that wrong every time, and every time you yell at me, Liam. Holy smokes, what are all these? This guy's got some style, I'll tell ya. Okay, I think we gotta get rid of this Piat. This Piat's being silly. Let's get rid of that. Doesn't have Savage or anything, right? So we'll play a Bright Hope. We'll hit one of these. Experience the Bright Hope. And then we'll play Yaddle. We'll do this. I swear, if we get Turbo Laser salvoed here, I'm gonna be very salty. Because that would be absolutely wild right now. It would clear all three of these. OB. That's fine. That's not as big a deal. Not ideal, but... Visible Hand not even slightly invisible, always draws a heap of attention to itself by vomiting out droids. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a really big ship to be called invisible anything, right? What is it killing? My leader, maybe? It doesn't actually kill Grogu. Okay, so we did do that. We'll trigger this. In that case, we're gonna fell this, because we can now. That's fine. We will swing this here. Give our force and our restore. Obi-Wan. And we get restore from all our guys. Heal 2. Let's heal 2 off Yaddle and kill this. Swing here. Reflection this. I feel like we got this, unless something weird happens. Extremely Conspicuous Hand isn't as cool a name, I guess. I mean, they don't call it the, like, Happy Nice Star, right? It's the Death Star. It's supposed to be impressive sounding. They force choked me again. Well, that's mean. We'll just start attacking and see what happens. Here comes some more droids. Oh no, he just saw my hand. Anyone want to bet he scoops immediately? Where is it? Where is it? Heal 5, kill this. Alright, I'll give him credit. He didn't scoop immediately. We are going to start damaging base though, because there's no reason to keep attacking his droids. Oh! We got 2. That's enough, I think. I don't even know if we need it, but he's pretty dead now. Luminous beings. Buff and buff. Boom! Big guys! I'll swing with my 10 attack Yoda. Seems pretty good. And that's game. That is funny that people are trying to get that big Separatist ship to work. I was trying to figure out what deck I wanted to play tonight, and one of the things I was looking at was Dooku. And that's one of the big things you can, like, drop early, which is pretty funny. The situation exactly why Luminous is awkward. It's not good in a tempo situation, better at finishing a grind. Yeah, it lets you get, like, surprise, like, kills out of nowhere, which is really good. Blue Cad. Blue Cad's neat. I don't think I've seen that in a really long time. do we want to keep the Ark? Ark does trade well into a couple other ships. In which case we have to lose the Yaddle and I think the Warrior? The blue deck is slower. If this was Red Cat, I'd be keeping the Warrior, I think, over the Ethkoth, but... And it says, Cad Blue, the deck that gave me my first loss Saturday. The guy ended up winning the tournament. That's pretty crazy. This might be deeply unfun. Is it like a heavy control deck or something? Is that why? I mean, I think that's kind of fine, even if it is. I'm starting to think there's something better we could play over Ezra. I mean, I guess it has a lot of stats, which is really good. But is that really worth, like, committing our 3-drop? I feel like I always never play it. It's soft control with high tempo units all the way up the curb. Okay. That'll be interesting, then. Is that a snapshot? It is. Interesting. Oh, and they went out of the Gunji. Okay. Wonder why they sent that in there. Oh, they're gonna Cloud Rider it. I mean, that's fine, right? I don't mind that. Kanan Jarrus. That was another thing that I was thinking about playing. Fantastic. It was on the list. Samuel says, I've never seen Cad Blue. People were trying it a decent amount at one point, but it really got crowded out by the Tarkin Town was just too good to give up with the leader. Oh, you mean Kanan Jarrus? Well, Kanan's a 4-drop instead of a 3-drop, which isn't quite as good. Edwin says, I enjoy watching you play, especially against older decks. Lets me see cards without getting blown out by them. Trying to build for tomorrow, but my brain feels heavy. Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes it's a rough, right? Power of said dark side. But we don't have force, so I don't want to play this Ethkoth, so we'll go this route. Haimon Enforcer? Is this secretly, like, an aggro deck? This is such a weird list of cards I'm looking at. I think... Am I scared enough to keep the Fel? I think we're far enough away where it's okay, because we're only on 5, and I really want the rest of these. I think we're gonna try and trade in this Hybalon Enforcer. If the Smuggler trades into the Secretive Sage, I think I'm okay with that. Oh, no, he just gave me the card? But why would you do it like that? That's such a bad way to do that. Oh, and then he powered it? Okay. I'm confused as what's going on here. Fenna says I'm playing set 1 Kanan and set 5 Ezra in my Ray list. Searchable by both Owen and Mon Mothma is a real boon. Yeah, having the Rebel tag's really nice for that. The problem is there's so many good, there's just so many good, 4-drops in these colors, right? Like, am I gonna really play it over Ethkoth or, what are my other 4-drops? Like, it's Ethkoth, Internet Warrior, Shirit. Like, I guess I could drop Internet Warriors, but it's kind of the same thing, right? So, like, it's really hard to justify it. No, you're fine, Edwin. Rambling's good. Rambling is like my entire stream. Blue Leader or Stick Ladies, maybe, not Force Throw. Yeah, Blue Leader wasn't a heavy consideration. The thing that's kind of awkward about Blue Leader, though, is you can't put experience on it. Because it already gets experience from its own effect, which is really weird. Hey, that's mine. Do I drop the Warrior here? Do I just drop Anakin to be big? Oh, they do have a flip this turn. Is there ever a chance they don't... Am I okay if I pass and they don't flip? It's a good question. I think I am because I'm ahead on cards. But if this is a control deck, that's really scary. Do we ever think there's a chance they don't flip? Yeah, I decided I won't be greedy. Yeah, here comes CAD. That's fine. I'm gonna do this. Person does not know how to play the deck. Also, you aren't playing Data Vault. Yeah. Only if you send it to ground. Actuals plus experience into the forces with me is pretty funny. I never thought about actuals, actually. That's a decent card to put in here. I don't think that literally ever passed my mind as, like, an option. Well, okay. I mean, I'll send this into CAD. Their CAD comes through. That's a little annoying, actually. I mean, now Luke can kill their CAD, but it's still kind of obnoxious. And the good news is, like, Luke trades with CAD now, unless they have another way to get rid of him. Which, to be fair, they're in blue, so that is possible. Oh, okay, we got Fel. We're good. I don't think I want Sheer. I think I'd rather have the Warrior. They don't need to flip right. Their top end is probably scarier as long as they aren't sticking to Underworld. See, that's what I thought, Liam. The only reason I considered it is because we were way ahead on cards. So, like, the fact that we had them 4-1 makes that kind of a lot more okay. Especially since I play, like, Fells and stuff. What's under here again? Anakin. Do I drop the Fel? Oh, they boosted it. We definitely dropped the Fel. I wasn't going to, but the fact that they boosted it made it just so much better. And I'm a little scared of Super Laser Blast now. Because they play Power and No Glory, like, it really feel like they could be playing Super Laser. So I might actually not play this Ignorant Warrior. Because we're threatening 7, 13, 16 damage. Oh, didn't matter, they surrendered. Do they run Avenger in this deck? Samuel, this is a really off-meta deck, so I'm going to say the answer is probably, but I don't know for sure. I would assume that they did. Let me see Axe here real quick. That's tempting. What is it? AXE something? So it's a 3-drop shielded. If I put an upgrade, he becomes a 5/5. It's kind of neat. What other 3s am I playing? Let's try him instead of Ezra. I want to try it out. I think I want to drop one Ignorant Warrior, because technically I have too many cards in the deck right now. Mystic Reflection's been kind of... Oh, we can drop a Luminous Beings. That's fine as a one-of. Now we're back down to 50 cards too, which is nice. Makes sense, no SLB if you're playing the CAD unit. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility though, right? Like, it's definitely possible that they play that card. So that's what makes it spooky. Then it feels like a homebrew Clabrew better than a genuine attempt. Yeah. And with Force is with me, you give him a shield and 6/6. I'm not playing Forces with me in here right now, Samuel. I think that Fel the Dragon's just more consistent. It's not that it's a bad card. That's just a card that always sketches me out sometimes. Also, you'll notice I resourced General's Blade. It's because I don't like playing General's Blade into blue decks, because they usually play Fell the Dragon. And that's a good way to just get okie-doked out of the game. Try a Fine Edition? Isn't that red? No, 5/5, I think. So the plus ones count twice, so I think it is a 6/6, right? No, it's a 7/7, I think. Fine Edition is only hitting your old General's Blade in this list. Doesn't seem good. It's blue-black. Oh, so play with the Anakins, basically, is what you're saying? That's interesting. I don't know if I like that or not, but that is interesting, Liam. Just worried there's not enough things that it hits for us. Alright, we're gonna swing because they're gonna need an action to turn this Ogdabogdo on. Are they really gonna pass here? That would be a very unusual play. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured was gonna happen. Well, there's Axe. He's a turn too late, though. Probably not super useful here anyways, because the shield just gets pinged off. We're gonna go Yoda first, because Ogdo's gonna kill it anyways, and we need our Force for Ethkoth, which is our play this turn, and then Ethkoth can trade into the Ogdo. Sure, you can grab out of other grave, but you gotta build your deck with cards. Yeah, Liam, I feel like it's a side deck card. You know what I mean? Drop ETH. It feels very side decky. If you're playing against something that plays a lot of equips, it's actually probably really good. It can grab pilots. I don't think I'm playing any pilots, though. I guess I could grab their pilots, yeah. That being said, playing unreliable cards... Wait, how did they kill my Yoda? Oh, that's right, because it heals too. But they didn't... Oh, they force choked it. It's kind of weird, actually. I wonder why they did it that way. I would have just run the Ogdo in. I guess they wanted the damage. It's Kylo. Do I want the double ramp? Playing on this turn isn't even bad. I'm gonna leave the option open by resourcing the Arc. This kills this, gets us our ramp. I don't have a way to get Force unless I flip first, which is probably okay, right? We're gonna lose our Restored Arc if I do it this way, though. Guess we do this first. Also, the other thing, Liam, is I've been playing, like, more and more non-Force decks, too. I don't really like the fact that... I think we're gonna do this first here. We could have put a thing on Ethkoth, but I want to make sure, in case they have another Force choke, that it can't miss its ramp. Because if I do my cards right here, we can Yoda this turn, next turn, which is pretty good. I guess technically we can't, but that's fine. Yeah, Sage is bad into Maul here. So they're on 6 now. Talzin's Assassin comes through. Is that going on Obi-Wan? That's fair. What are you? You're a 5/6? So I think we do this. I guess the other option is we could Anakin first. I kind of like that better. We can Anakin first, which takes out the Kylo. And then Obi-Wan could put a thing on Ethkoth, and Ethkoth can take out Maul. Assuming they flip. This play also stops them from getting force. So they get one less ping, which is really good. Yeah, there's the mall. So we're going to send this to base. Experience up the Ethkoth. Actually, here's the question. There's another route here that's pretty spicy. Instead of swinging with the Ethkoth, we could claim and Yoda them all away. I think I like that better. Is that too greedy? The other option is we probably go New Hope next turn. Or Home 1 next turn. What does that lose to? Like a Force Choke would be bad. Force Choke would be real bad. But if he had a Force Choke, I feel like it would have gotten played already, you know? We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for the fun play. I mean, at least an interesting choice. This isn't a Galactics deck. Liam, every deck I play is a Galactics deck. Hypothetically. Not a good Galactics deck, but I do try and put optimal cards in still. I know you really like your whatchamacallit. I think the biggest problem with that card, ooh, nice, we got it, is the fact that you have to kill something. If you didn't have to kill something in order to play it, it'd be a lot more, like, easier to play with. So we'll play Yoda, trigger this, kill off Maul. Our play went well for us. Evidence of the crime is funny right now too. Just to take like lightsabers and stuff. What are you gonna do with that? Made my Ethkoth small. That's a bit rude. Wanna see something funny? Swing, trigger, deal 4 damage. Swing, gain force, trigger, deal 4 damage. Oh, that's so funny that that works like that. Yeah, stealing General's Blade is great, yeah. Hi, Basan, I am doing well. Having a good night. Playing some Star Wars, hanging out with Chad. It's a good night. I triggered Yoda 3 times last turn. It's a good night. Yoda pings go burr, yeah. This card is so crazy. Oh my god, he doesn't even have force. We'll swing Yoda first. So should we home... Actually, you know what? I think we keep the home one in hand anyways. Even if I could play it. Trigger that. Heal 3 from base. Blow this up. The fact that, they hypothetically could play... Super Laser makes it smarter to not play that, I think. Hey, there we go. They don't have it. Machine Gun Yoda. Someone make me a picture of Yoda, like, looking like Rambo. I've been trying to find a deck that I really like using Yoda in. I feel like this is it, too. Do I like the new spoilers? So I glanced at them, but I haven't looked at them close yet. I do really like the prize cards for the big events. Oh my god, they look so pretty. Interesting. Shiruda's really sketched into Quinlan, so I'm not gonna play him. So the question becomes, do we want... Okay, so I think we always pass here to start with. And then we can play our Yaddle, and then we can General's Blade it, I think, next turn. If you pumped Anakin, you would have had 2 units to deal lethal, not that it mattered. I love how late game it's better to have dead Obi-Wan to trigger your Yoda. I know, right? Isn't that funny? Red 5, okay. Do we still General's Blade here? I think we do. It just stinks because we can't play any more units then. But I think that's okay. It's General's Blade or we play Axe. I'm gonna General's Blade. I think that's better. Do I just go to base? I think if they say Adi to base, we send Yaddle to base, honestly. Because I don't want to set up like Red 5 Turkentown stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Like, we're actually out-tempoing them right now, which is pretty funny. Like, no, if you want the Tarkentown, you need to send Adi into this thing. Kira, what are they going to call with that? Shirit, probably? That makes the most sense. If they do, then we just play Axe, I think. They do call Shirit, okay. Swing into base again. We'll have you get that 6 resource Yoda to play. That'd be pretty spicy. Make Axe nice and big. Tarkentown still doesn't kill it, which is funny. And if they want a TT here, yeah, they can't because they have to claim. I don't need 2 fells. I probably don't need any fells against Quinlan. It's not like he really plays a lot of those. Plo Koon comes in. You trade it with Yaddle? I'll take that. We take those. Yeah, we do. So let's see. Do we trade through the Kira? I think we do, because otherwise I can't play anything. That's fine. It's a good use of the shield. Yeah, we'll throw Shirit out there. Well, that's a little annoying. The red 5 kills him. Maybe I shouldn't have played Shirit there. Fortunately, Axe already has an XP. But we are getting later into the game now, which is good for us. Second Shirit. Do we have a light side card in discard? We do. Okay. Having another Plo Koon would be annoying here. I guess Deppa is basically the same thing. I mean, I'm guessing maybe they don't have a big ambush. I feel like they would have shotgunned it, right? Might have been worth it to keep the Gunji for force throw. You know, that's completely fair, Liam. I actually agree with you there. Okay, that's fine. We'll hit base for 4. I didn't think about force throw shenanigans. Oh, we're going that route, are we? Fine. You want to race? We'll race, buddy. I have much bigger units on the board than you. And nothing you have one-taps Anakin, other than, like, Waylay, I guess. That's a little annoying. But you still don't win this race. Grogu's pointless at this point. Well, we have this for you. I think you're dead, my friend, because Anakin kills you now. Ever just kill Quinlan on 7? Before they could even use their Tarkin Town. Oh, that's funny. I don't think I've ever played a whole game against Quinlan and then not use Tarkin Town. That's really funny. Oh, man. I do want to take a second between games. Please, please, please like the video if you have not. Helps me out with the algorithm. Also, if you're not subscribed, please do so. And if you want to support the channel, feel free to sub to me on Patreon or here on YouTube. Blade rolled them, no waylay. Yeah. Yeah, this looks good enough. This down and this. Up against the Piat Red again. Okay, so it's the droid Piat. Man, people really like this droid Piat stuff. I don't think it's very good, to be honest. I think it's very mediocre. Put the arc down. Piat comes across. There's that big ship. They like putting that thing out there. That is spooky, I'll give them that. Damn, we haven't drawn the out for it either. Maybe we should just go to base. Maybe we don't kill the Piat at all. No, I think we do kill the Piat. That's really bad. Okay, so they perfect curved us. It's just not great. I think we have to go to base. We have to try and speed out through them, I guess, now? This isn't a droid, right? Yeah. It got second and third place of the PQ. It got coverage. Ah, that's why everyone's here. Not sure how good droid Piat is, but it's fun if it works. I mean, it's crazy if it if it goes off, right? Well, we'll play this. XP. We'll play this. Deploy this. We'll take out Piat. I mean, we got lots of damage if we can get through. We've successfully drawn basically no frickin' removal, though, which isn't great. Planetary comes through. Okay. Oh, he gets to pick because of Devastator? Wow. This guy really did perfect curve us. Holy smokes. Yeah, we're going to lose now. He got the stone cold nuts and we couldn't interrupt it. Actually, well, you know what? Maybe we're okay. Now that I look at my hand, we have Yoda to answer the Devastator. I guess if he's... Oh, he has initiative, though. He had another planetary? That's not real. What? Excuse me? What was that? He had turn 5 invasion, turn 6 Devastator, turn 7 planetary, turn 8 planetary. There is no universe we ever win that game. Holy smokes. I don't know if I've ever been beaten that badly. No one will mulligan. It's mediocre, but it technically is a hand. I wish we had a way to get Force for Axe Wolves, but... Red Obi-Wan, okay. There's the Gunji. Definitely has a better start than us. I guess, you know, we're not using this reflection for a million years, so we might as well dump it. Yoda's lightsaber. Can we get a Fell the Dragon? I guess we swing anyways. They're not gonna XP, okay. The answer is no. Is there any way for me to play 4 Fell the Dragons? Is that legal? Sometimes your deck tells a story. Sometimes the story is screw you in particular, the end. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I guess we do this. They claim, so I guess we can do this. The problem here is if they want to, they can kill my Ethkoth without me ramping. It will cost them significant damage, though, so I am okay with that. I'd prefer they didn't. But, I think, honestly, are they forced through themselves? Yikes, that actually is really good. We'll deploy Obi-Wan. That was a good way to deal with that. Very positive on tempo. The good news is these two trade into these two. We're going to take a bunch of damage for it, but I think we have to do it this way. Oh, I guess they could XP the Kiadi. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I think we lose this. We're just too far behind. Ooh, into Quinlan, too. That's so spooky. I mean, I guess that's the play. It's not good, but it's what we have. Yeah, Obi-Wan comes out here. Honestly, I'm surprised he even bothered with that. He probably should have just gone to base. That is the one thing about playing this blue instead of red, is you lose force throw. Blaster for game? Where is it? Where's the blaster? Oh, that is also game, I think. Oh no, it's only 7. Is it? Wait. Oh, it's 6 or more. Yeah, Luke doesn't save us either. We need Yoda. Not having Force on 3 was really rough for our Ethkoth. Yeah, it's game. No way, how could I have forgotten the beginning of the stream? What do you mean, Juan? So that was a game where we got punished for having Axe Wolves over Ezra, by the way, because we couldn't get Force with our turn 2 play. It ended up mattering a lot. But we also had a game where Axe Wolves was really good, so I worded that wrong. This is good enough here. I think we dump Anakin and Bell is interesting because Kyle does tend to play a lot of lightsabers. I think we do this. That could be wrong. Because if Gunji gets an XP, Axewolf becomes really good. But if they do somehow kill Gunji, it gets bad. So, like, little bit of here, a little bit of there. Obi-Wan's a lot safer. Is that it for getting I meant missed? Oh, I mean, you can always go back and watch it. We played lots of Obi-Wan. Okay, I don't think we need 2 fells. And I think the sequence here is going to be Gunji swing, play Obi-Wan, XP the Obi-Wan. Because that lets it one-tap the Adi, which is really good. I have like open fire. Oh, they're gonna surprise strike it. Interesting. Okay. I don't hate that. That's kind of a waste though, right? Like, unless they have a 1-drop to play after it. They have like a cartel smuggler or whatever, maybe on top. Yeah, that must have been their only play. It's a very strange play. Do we put Ethkoth down? I think we do. The reason we play Ethkoth over the Shurit here is because Ethkoth, kills, Cal. So we'll do this trade, get rid of that, and then we'll play the Ethkoth. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Although now, I think we do this. Because now Cal doesn't kill Obi-Wan anymore. And it has Sentinel up. We can claim. Now we get to kill Cal on first action. Yep, okay. We're past Shurit mattering. Actually, Fel would be nice if they throw something on the Falcon here. That would be really great for us. In the meantime, we'll get rid of their leader. If they don't put something on the Falcon, then... Oop, there we go. Perfect. Is it a con? Yep. God, it's like I just see it coming, right? Goodbye. So long. That's why we always keep Fel the Dragon. Every time I think about resourcing Fel the Dragon, I regret it later. Well, that's a free experience because they claimed. Oh, we gotta deploy here too. I'm dumb. We don't need 2 axes, that's for sure. I think they just lost now, honestly. This is an aggro deck and they're way behind. Exhaust a unit. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna exhaust Obi-Wan. Yeah, that's fine. Well, that's rude. Sure, whatever. Exhaust my Ethkoth. Be rude about it. I think I want to keep the ramp, so we'll still play the Ignorant Warrior, but we won't heal our base. Tap the Ethkoth? Question mark? Yeah, we're gonna play it. We're not going to heal, though, because I want the Force for this guy. Oh, we can play this turn, too. That's pretty neat. Oh, I want all these. We'll keep the Luke, though. Did you manage to see the new Spotlight card reveal for the new set? So, I haven't looked at it closely yet, Juan. Maybe I should make a video on that tomorrow. I could do it. Make a video and send it out. Or I guess maybe we could look at it at the end of stream, too. I did see that the video went out, for sure. And I don't even think we're bothering with ramping anymore, honestly. If they trade into us, we'll ramp, but I think we just swing for the fences now. Like, what do they even do? Oh. Well, that's rude. Yeah, we'll just swing here. It's fine. Pretty sure they're actually might be dead this turn. 8, 9, 12, 14. Yeah, they are. Some of the cards look amazing. So I did see the arts for the reprints for the bigger events. Those look really nice. Oh, I guess he still gets to tap one of our units, doesn't he? Oh no, I have 9. I still have him killed. There's a lot of pretty stuff. Things I'm actually excited for the new set. Yeah, I haven't looked yet. I saw the Palpatine and the Wrecker, I think. Or not Wrecker, Hunter. Whichever one was, like, dogging on the Hunter, I think that card could actually be interesting. You definitely need to play it in a deck where you can give it ambush. But the card's pretty solid if it has ambush. Like, I've seen worse cards. The Leader Hunter is worse than that one. His unit card looks terrible for Premiere. I'll pull it up in a minute here. Keep. Thrawn red, so this will be aggressive. I'm actually curious if they have it. Is it already on here? Maybe. We'll look at it after this game. I like the new Ahsoka, but I don't know how good it is. I haven't looked yet. I haven't seen an Ahsoka. That makes me excited, though. I like Ahsoka, and she gets screwed over a lot. Oh, and might as well scoop now. This game's over. R.I.P. I also don't have anything to play this turn. That's actually is problematic. We don't need turn 2 plays, right? I disagree about the Hunter Leader being worse than the unit, particularly with so many different versions of Strawman characters like Yuka and Yoda and all these sets. I'm sorry, Arrow NG, but that leader is bad. It's just not good. I really like Hunter too. I love Bad Batch, but the fact that you need one on board and one in your resources that match, and you have to pay one, and all you essentially do is like draw a card that's really specific. Like, the payoff isn't big enough. Even if you line it all up, like, the effect should have been free. That's where, like, it might have been okay. If the effect didn't cost 1, maybe be interesting. Also, he's a 7 flip, too. Like, he's a 7 flip that doesn't remove anything, so, like, he's just bad in so many ways. That's the problem. Like, maybe if 1 or 2 of those things didn't have to be the case. Also, I just got Raid, which is extremely rude. If you double raise me, I'm gonna be upset. Okay, well, I didn't get double Raid. Old Doc is pretty good. Dude, Raid in here is so good. I never even thought of that. That's kind of cracked. Huh. Man. They don't have to match. You can use 3-cost Yoda to draw 8-cost, but they both have to be Yoda. Like, oh, he's gonna Force Lightning it? Seems wasteful. Why did you do that? Why did you? Oh, just so you can trade into it? I mean, that's fine, I guess. That's seems a bit wasteful, but I'll take it. There's a lot of other things you could hit with that. Well, 2 Yodas is a bit much. Guess we're playing Shira this turn? Not in a great spot, to be honest. How do you think about the future of the game, Shames? To Sadara Mike out, I guess? That's funny. They do both have to be Yoda, but that's not as hard as it sounds in practice. Luca's even easier with 9 playable copies. So, Arrow, the biggest problem with Hunter doesn't have anything to do with his effect. The biggest problem is that he's a 7 flip that doesn't impact the board immediately. That's his actual issue. If he was a 5 flip, honestly, he'd probably be okay. But being a 7 flip, like, you have to be doing something really crazy. Like, Yoda straight up kills a unit. And he's, like, the only good 7 flip. And then you have Palpatine, who steals a unit. Like, something like that. It has to be something crazy good to be good. Are you Force Lightninging me again? Is that why you did it? Because you had a billion of them? Honestly, this is kind of fine. It's not like I had Force anyways. You may pay for your fine at the next window. The only good card with Hunter is Choose Sides. We're in a tight spot. Honestly, all things considered, how like weird this game started, I'm kind of fine with where we are. Weirdly enough. The biggest problem I have right now... I think we're gonna Mystic first. Well, actually, no. We want to swing first, because that makes sure it's impervious to both of these attacks. He can Karis and use Force, I guess, on it, but that's fine. Then we'll flip Obi-Wan and Mystic Reflection, I think. Actually, if he swings Karis, we don't even have to use Force. So, like, we're not in a good spot, but we're not, like, way behind or anything. Is it worth making him use Force here? I think it actually is. Because if we do it this way, then he has to use the Force, and he can't get it back right away. Nothing on his board currently actually gets him the Force. Deploy. Hopefully he swings with Krennic here. That'd be ideal. Come on, you know you want to. He's gonna get a double missile platform trigger, which is pretty gross. Ooh, my friend, you don't have a Force unit out. So, yeah, that was really bad on his part. He just forced through himself, not realizing he didn't have a Force unit out anymore. I'm just gonna put this all on base. I think we win now. It's not like he forced through anything important. It was a Ray, but I think he's still SOL. He'll Daring Raid shear it? I mean, that'd have been annoying, but it'd have been okay. I think I want the Restore, so we're gonna do this. And, then play the Iterate Warrior. We're going into 6, which means I probably want to play the Ethkoth and the Restored Arc this turn. He does have Thrawn Flip, but that doesn't do that much. I guess it kills Obi-Wan. That's kind of fine. Actually, do I put the Iterate Warrior into the Thrawn? Killing Karis right now is really good, because he doesn't have Force, so he can't trigger it. Choose Sides is such an underrated card. I love Choose Sides. It's a great card, Juan. It has fallen out of favor just because there's a bunch of other things you can do with it now. I think I do want to do this. Because now he can't kill Obi-Wan without losing Thrawn. In which case, I think I'm just fine with that. Him being down to 1 card is good for us, but this deck can't kind of just draw a bunch of cards out of nowhere, too. He needs to draw some Night Sister Warriors. Okay, just went to base. Well, that's fine, too. We'll just play out our units. Kareth can one-shot Eathcoth. That's kind of fine. I guess we'll put this down, and then we have Axe Wolves and Fel if he plays something big. This is turn 7. I don't know what he would play. He's in red, so he can't ambush a Vader or anything. It's red Ruthless Raider, maybe? That would make sense. Or, whatever his ship is. He swung that into Obi? But why? Part of me just wants to trade into the Thrawn, as weird as that sounds. Yeah, I'm down for that. It gets us a lot of damage. And it makes it so he can't duplicate anything this turn. So if he does, like, do a weird Ruthless Raider play or something, he can't anymore. Daka doesn't really do much. Oh, he does have Force. So I guess he gets to trigger it once. That's fine. That actually plays right into us because we have a Fel now. And I think I will take the opportunity to take this out. So now we got some Yodas. Yep, we're good to go. Completely good to go. They dead this turn. What, we've got 11, 16, 18? They are dead if they don't do anything. That is definitely something. They don't have any light sides though, right? Raise a light side! Oh my god, that's so good! Alright, I know what I'm making. As someone who really, really likes Thrawn, I am so excited about this. We will Yoda here. It won't actually kill the Anakin, but it'll put it to 1 health, which is good enough. Oh my god, I'm making this deck. You get to play triple Owen Lars and Rey, 2 of my favorite cards ever. Double triggering on the Anakin? Dude, I'm excited. I'm so excited. That's such a cool idea. We'll swing here. We don't need a ramp anymore. We'd rather just... Well, I accidentally blew up that because I was clicking too fast, but, we'll ignore that. No one noticed that. That's a big oopsie on my part. We could have killed Anakin there. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Definitely didn't misclick horribly. Force Lightning. Oh, does he have enough to take it out, too? That's funny. Yeah, fair enough. We'll just swing for our damage. I guess we could have played Anakin there and killed their Anakin. Maybe that was better. I'm a little frazzled after that misclick. Yeah, that was definitely better. Oh, they're going to base anyways. There'll be a Nepal about it. Does that mean they have Super Laser Blast, maybe? Could be. Looked away for a second, what happened? LOL, I saw it. I was clicking too fast. I went to select my ship for attacking, and I was still on the Yoda. So Yoda went ahead and did 4 damage to my ship instead of killing Anakin. I don't think it matters. I guess if he has Super Laser here, it's actually a little scary. It should still be fine, but yeah, no, we're fine. We got him. That doesn't doubt enough things. It can kill Eathcoth, I think, and that's it. This build is super sick, though. I'm building this. 100%. God, you can old Daka the draw twos too? That's so good. Also, you saw nothing nozzle? That didn't happen. Don't worry about it. I never make any mistakes. Ever on stream. I don't know. I don't know. Should I tell you that I lost the semifinals of our shop championship? You can actually go watch it, by the way. I recorded our whole store showdown shop championship, whatever it's called, on stream. It was pretty fun. I'm actually gonna mulligan this because this hand is kind of shit. And I definitely 100% miscounted a force throw and threw the match. So, in case any of you think, oh my god, the streamer's so good, she does so well at events, sometimes even the streamer does something extremely stupid. Man, I really want to play Grogu, but I don't know if it's actually good. It could be so good. All three of these are really good right now. I think Axe and Grogu are slightly better. So what we're going to do is we're going to swing, play Axe, and XP the Axe, I think. We need an IG-88 stream? I could do IG-88. It'd be neat. It's just an aggro deck. You'll notice, like, the one kind of deck that I don't always play a ton on here is aggro. I just feel like a lot of times the aggro decks all kind of end up looking the same. So I don't play those as much. I don't think we need Rivals Fall in this matchup. Not that there's anything wrong with them, it's just like, they're a little less fun to watch a lot of the times. Yeah, let's do that. And a lot of the aggro decks, unless they're like really gimmicky, I play the gimmicky ones for sure. But they're not quite as entertaining to watch. That is annoying, isn't it? Do we lose the Grogu? Could be the Ignorant Warrior. I think that shield would be nice. Yeah, Grogu will probably get outed next turn anyways. Fair enough. Turn Guy Sideways. But it has been a while since I did a Turn Guy Sideways stream. So, like, I would definitely be down for that. IGA, I'll put it on my list, Juan. I'll put IG-88 on my list. That's a good challenge stream, too. Alright, well, rude. I'm not going to bother. I think I'd rather just have the XP here. I'm actually really surprised he forced through his Yoda. I think the better play would have just been to take a card out of my hand, honestly. Like, is the Axe really that scary? Oh, well, I'll do that, sure. It's gonna blue leader it? Ah, that's fine. That's not that big a deal. Yeah, we'll throw the Yaddle out. Am I trading here? I think I am. Oh, I could have put it on his. That's funny. I don't... Actually, do we Bright Hope for the draw? Kind of like that. I'm gonna keep the Bright Hope. We might play that this turn. Axe Wolf putting in work. It's been really good. I've been liking it a lot. I think it's better even though, like I said, sometimes it's a little awkward. Oh, they time-lead that out. That's annoying. It's fine though. We can do this. It kills that, and then we just... I think Fell's probably worth it here. Do we even need Fell? I don't think we do. I think it's better just to do this. Because, like... Are they really gonna discard a card to save their Poe on Yaddle? Just to have it die to Iterate Warrior? Like, I don't think we need to burn the Fel. I think we just keep it. Because they could have a... Well, they can't have Yoda. I guess they're in red. What's the top end for this? Kellerin, probably? They could have a Kellerin next turn. That'd be something we really want to Fel. Why? That doesn't do anything. I just kill it. What are you doing? My guy! He surrendered. Oh, not 45. Yeah, no, who suggested Axe Wolves? That was a very good suggestion, whoever suggested that. That's a card I never would have thought about playing in here. That's very good. Thrawn red again. This is not Force, though. Was the other one Force? The other one was Force, right? Yeah, because I played Karis. This is plenty good. So since it's not Force, I'm assuming they will have space stuff. So let's keep the Arc. I still want to start with the Secretive Sage. So I guess Home One goes down and Anakin goes down? Sure. Part of me wanted to keep the Anakin, but I think it's better to not. Night Sister Warrior. Interesting. Are we trading this right away? I think the answer is no. I think we just go to base here. I think I'm gonna play the Obi-Wan first. Because there's a decent chance they have Power of the Dark Side. Okay, they don't. In which case, we will uptick this. Okay, so this is the very aggressive version. Don't need Rival's Fall on this, I don't think. So we definitely kill the Stormtrooper first, because I want him to trigger this so we can kill the Night Sister. Indirect's fine. He didn't do it. Okay, he didn't. Is he going for the bait? Nope, he didn't. Okay, that's smart on him. It's much better to keep that for the Night Sister Warrior for the extra draw. So we have Force now. Do we boost the Obi-Wan or do we want to actually play the Axe Wolves? I think we go for Axe Wolves here. I don't think we'll need the Fel till next turn. There's not much he can play for 4. I guess it's 5 with that, but I don't think there's anything. We'll take our damage, I guess. There's the power. Okay. Knew it was coming eventually. We can just dump the Secretive, but that doesn't mean we get initiative here, which is pretty good for us. It's probably just going to be 4 and 4. Or we could go base, too. 6, 13 to 13. I do get a boost from Obi-Wan. I think... there are things I would want to Fel this turn. A bunch of things, actually. So I think the play becomes... ah, this is tricky. Because we could Yaddle down now. Obi-Wan gets Sentinel. I think that's the right play. I think that's correct. Little hard to know, though. Because they could do, like, Ruthless Raider this turn. Which isn't fallible anyways. The only thing I'm really scared of is, like, Old Daka specifically. Is, like, a Fel target they could play this turn. Everything else isn't fallible, I think. Okay, so they're taking their double draw. That's fine. Will Obi-Wan boost up our Obi-Wan? Let's make him bigger. Another OOM. Let's deploy. Okay, okay. So first easy play is swinging here. Because if they swing the OM, they don't get the double damage. Okay, they're gonna do it. So now we do this. Because now they can't kill Obi-Wan this turn. I think we go to base. Technically that gives them an extra trigger. But I think that's okay. Obi-Duck is cool. I wish I had the Yaddles and Lukes to put it together. I hate that Yaddle's so expensive. I hate when rare cards cost that much. But, like, I will say that, like, Yaddle is probably a really good thing to buy. Interesting, interesting. I think I'm sending all this to base. I think we're going to try and kill him. Yaddles are a really good thing to buy because they will always be good in blue light side, like, literally for the next full rotation. And you'll always play him. Like, you're never getting a turn 1 card better than this card. It's just that crazy good. So it is something I actually would think is worth the money. I think you could get away without playing Luke. I haven't honestly played it very much. There's the Raider. Except you're dead, my friend. That's a GG for me. But yeah, we haven't even played the Lukes that much. So I think it'd be perfectly fine not playing them. The Yaddles, though, you probably need. Yaddle's just so crazy. I'm trying to think, what else would I even play? Because, like, the thing that sucks about like, replacing those is they're also forced. So, like, you can replace it with, like, Night Sister Warrior, I guess. But that's not nearly as good. Having those big, like, big health units is really important in this deck because they're a lot easier to put experience on. Ooh, we're playing against Anakin. This deck is a really bad matchup, by the way. Although we did draw Gunji to start, which means... And we have initiative, so it might be doable. Oh, and they claimed? That's highly unusual. Gungan Warrior? Excuse me? Okay, so for that, I think the play is we swing here, we play the Grogu, and then we XP the Gunji, because then we have 2 6 health units, and they don't have, and this only does 5 with the Anakin effect, so I think that's correct. Let's get rid of Obi-Wan. We can play either of these this turn. So that's fine. We'll use Grogu effect to kill the warrior. I will also say another thing about this deck, Nozzle, is more than I think almost any other Force deck, this one is like, gets better with future cards, right? Because all you need is more Force units. And it just keeps getting better. So, like, there's a good chance in the future this deck just gets even stronger. We'll play these two this turn. That's pretty good. Force throw. How rude. Goodbye, Grogu. You did good work, buddy. Can't argue with you there. Another force throw. Okay, we're losing plays this turn. Quite rude. You know, I don't really have a good answer for Anakin right now. That's kind of spooky. And we're really jacking up his power, too. I guess we have the Luke of the turn after. Oh, man. So, there's 2 routes to take this. I'm gonna go the riskier route. We could also dump Yoda. No, I think we're just gonna do this. If he immediately throws grenade strike. Okay, so that did end up being the right play then. Because Anakin's going to come out with 7 attack. That's so much attack. You know, maybe... Oh, they claimed? Why? Why would they... That's so weird. Why would they do it like that? Ether Sprite. I mean, that strips the axe wolves, which is annoying, but, like... They trying to, like, one-shot me with Anakin somehow? I mean, there he is, but... Alright, so this is gonna swing here. And then Luke kills him. He must have been trying for like a bravado one-shot angle. That's the only thing that makes sense there. Edwin says, good night, lovely. See you soon. Good night, Edwin. Have a nice night. Wants a rematch. Sounds good to me. Alright, tick that up there. This is fine because we have this secretive sage. Yaddle's very not good in this matchup, so we're gonna get rid of that. Is he gonna claim again? My guy, what is going on? Did he mulligan? He did mulligan. Feel kind of bad for this guy. He must be getting screwed. Yeah, we'll do this. X, XP the X. Get rid of Yaddle again. I guess Eathcoth is bad if we don't get a Secretive Sage attack off. Grenade Strike. Yeah, that's fine. We'll take this then. Man, this guy likes his grenade strikes. We can play this. If he open kills it, it's not the end of the world. Oh, I'm dumb. He can kill it with his leader. See, I knew I was going to do that at least once. I always freaking forget. I mean, we had the Rivals Fall this game, so we're probably just fine, but... I definitely misplayed here, because he can Yaddle trade up. I should have played the Obi-Wan. Misplays, 4 days. Oh. Well, I can tell you right now that was incorrect. That was not right. Definitely should have Anakin effect into the Eathcoth, so I didn't get the effect. We have Anakin this turn. More importantly, we have Rivals Fall this turn for the Anakin flip. Oh, I didn't flip my Obi-Wan last turn. I must be getting sleepy. We'll just... Yeah, we'll just deploy. It's fine. No leader deploy? No, I definitely missed it, Jonah. Like 120%. I don't think I care that much about that. I'm just gonna swing to base. Put an experience on Obi-Wan. If he claims at some point, then we'll Anakin away that thing. Okay, what is this guy? What is his plan? Do I not have any light? The one time that I don't look. You're playing a bear, he's probably just finding the mouse and keyboard difficult. Bears are hot. Nuzzle? What do you mean by that? It's a pretty suspicious sentence you got saying right there. Experience on Eathcoth. Get us our XP. I guess we take this out, sure. You gonna flip your Anakin yet? Alright, bye, Anakin. Oh man, this is the problem with Anakin decks, by the way. Is the fact that luminous beings. Ooh, that's spicy. How much damage can we do? 15? I think we go for it here. Yeah, we're gonna go for it because it's fun. Big boys coming through. So many gunmen, what the fuck? What do you mean? Come in with a force throw. I guess I'll give you the 4. Oh, that was a misplay. They didn't have a force unit on board, but it's fine. Pretty sure they're dead now. Obi-Wan and Obi-Wan. Oh no, Annie? It's... My friend, I think you're dead. GG! Yeah, that's why I don't like... Like, I really like this leader, but it's so spooky because, like, he is probably the weakest leader in the game to Rivals Fall because, like, you really want to wind him up. But he's just, like, your opponent could see him coming, and if they're playing it, they're just gonna save it, and, like... Yeah. Jonah, I think that's a... Might be a... Jonah, have you been in chat before? I feel like you might be a new name. Really great to see you having success with this deck. I was really hopeful Obi-Wan would have more competitive success. I've been really surprised too, to be honest. Is this keepable for Sabine? I don't think so. We have to mulligan this. That's much better. Luke and this can go away. Pretty sure this is Secretive Sage into General's Blade, although it might be Yoda here. Depending. Don't need 2 axes. Heroism Green needs a meta leader? Yeah, I think a lot of it is just, like, other... You put the green on as a base. Because the thing about it is, like, playing able to play Data Vault's really nice. What is this? This is an R2. That's fine, I guess. I think we don't blade this turn. I think we blade next turn. Because if we blade, we can't play anything else. See, that's fine. We'll play Yoda, I think? Or do we just want Axe Wolves? I think the 5/5 is better. 5/5 kills Sabine, which is pretty crazy. Oh, we might be in a race here. My guy, you can't have 2 of those. We'll claim. She'll ping. I don't know if she should be pinging. I think she might be in trouble here, actually. We're doing 10 damage this turn. Like... Oh, that's a Darksaber. Can we still out-damage them? They're doing 7, 8, 11, 15 to put us to 20. 13. Oh, that's kind of vomit-inducing. I think we have to make this play. Is that wrong? 13. I should have mapped this out more. Because we can do 13 plus... Oh, it's only Jedi. Yeah, we definitely did this wrong. What is on X? 2 experience? How did I get... Weird, okay. Yeah, I think we lose. They were smart enough not to go big enough. And we have to trade this. Which means they have enough per game. Assuming they play one red unit. Oh, Rebel Assault's enough anyways. No, we were never winning this if they have a Rebel Assault. Let's see. I think you can still try Captain Rex on a Wing and a Prayer. Rex is too combo focused. Wedge is more interesting. I've looked at Wedge a couple of times, Liam. He's actually possible. Darksaber buffed your... Oh, that's funny. I didn't think about that. That's where you got the XP from. She actually gave the axe an XP when trying to ping off the shield. That's pretty funny. I do think that this deck can beat Sabine, but I think Darksaber in particular is really hard. I probably could have played that where I had a 5 attack with initiative going in. Yeah, because if I had started with the Darksaber, or with the blade on 2, but I had no way of knowing, right? Like... 2 non-force to start isn't good enough, so we need to mulligan this. With Rex, if you don't have Unity, you lose? Yeah, it's really rough. Darksaber only grows friendly units anyways? Oh. Weird, okay. Wedge is interesting. What was the other one I was looking at? Because I was specifically looking at Light Side Green because I wanted to play Yoda in something. I think we do this. So I was trying to figure out what it would be. I thought there was like one more I was thinking about too, but it's a little rough. Yeah, we'll still play Gunji. There's an argument for playing Yaddle instead there. Okay, well we don't need 2 of these right now. And the indirect, swing this. I think I'm gonna claim here. I don't actually know if it matters. But we'll do it. Maybe that was wrong, actually. Indirect comes through. We'll put 1 here and the rest on base. 1 more is going to come through. We'll put it on Bright Hope. We can take out the bomber, which is nice. He's going to get his ramp. Let's buff up the Bright Hope. Oh, it's just going to leave anyways. That's funny. Dang, I really wanted a way to out stuff here. Bell isn't probably not gonna help. We could put Grogu down for like some damage and then try and combo with a Luke later. In that case, we have to lose the Yoda. Because I'm not willing to get rid of the Fel completely. So I'm assuming... Oh, they're OBing first. Oh, that's great for me. What the heck? That's amazing. Because now we can do this. Which means no Fet Flip. That's fine. I don't mind you going there with him. We can't kill him this turn, unfortunately. Anytime Boba goes to the ground, I'm happy. Get our attack in here. Play Obi-Wan. We'll do some damage. Give an XP. I don't want to trade this if I don't have to. Let's ditch the Yaddle. Probably General's Blade plus Grogu here. I think I still want to drop a General's Blade. Then we can technically play both of these, which is kind of nice. Play Restore Dark, play Grogu, do a Restore and pass. We definitely want to play Luke, so we'll get rid of Gunji. They're on 8, which means it could be, yeah, Devastator. Which stinks, but then Luke gets to kill, which is good. We can take this out. They have another Devastator. This is going to start getting bad. I think I'm claiming here. I mean, maybe that's wrong. Like, is there something that kills Luke immediately? Probably not. I just wanted to get the restore in. That could be incorrect. Another Devastator here would suck. Oh, Maul's pretty bad too. I didn't think about Maul. Well, those are good cards. Let's get rid of the Reflection. Bright Hope is quite good here, because it blocks the Raider. Do I want the bounce draw? I think the answer is no. I think I want the stuff on board, because we're actually starting to threaten damage for, like, lethal here. That also protects us from overwhelming, or from orbital. Because it gives us a lot more health down. God, he had another one. That stinks. Oh no, he salvaged it. Where's he going to put the damage for that? Okay. Put it on base. So that means he definitely has orbital, by the way. Like 100%. That's the only reason you would do that. So we have to claim so we can Rivals Fall it. Or I guess he could have another Devastator too. Yeah, he does. Okay, yeah. Can't deal with that. We were close though. So we could have hit for 5 last turn. Is anyone else sick of this deck, by the way? I've got like 4 people at my locals that all play this Boba green deck. And I'm kind of sick of playing against it. It's not even like it's OP or anything. It's just like I have to play against it like twice a week every week. And it ends up being boring. Yeah, this is good enough. Jonah says I got slapped. I slapped this deck around 2-0 tonight and it felt good. Yeah, like, it's not even... I usually win. It's not even like I lose a lot. But I feel like it's just everywhere right now. I've had to start, like, specifically teching for it, which I always hate doing. Alright, there's 80 billion things that kill this card, so we're going to swing... I think we'll just swing to base, honestly, and get our force. Maybe we should, actually. That's probably bad. I probably should have done. Killed the Owen. Ooh, we do have a Shirt this turn, which is pretty good. I'm assuming this is going to kill the Yoda, which is... I mean, that's fine. Oh my god, they're going to steal my experience. That's so obnoxious. I mean, I guess we can fell this now, which is kind of funny. Get their Owen search. Does this deck even play that many force units? I guess it's like a couple of the 2-drops, right? Oh, and like Vader. Because he's playing ECL. Yes, okay, so he's got Vader. That's very important to remember. Make sure I don't forget that. Maybe I should have kept this. This is actually a deck it might be good against. Yeah, I guess it's fine. So here's the question. Iden comes down. I don't have a way to out it right now. Do I play into the Vader is the question. Like, it wouldn't even be bad. Unless we get another Fel, we're never killing this. But we have a lot of restore. So, like, it's kind of fine. Because we can put Shield out now. Deploy. This is going to get an XP, so it's too big for Vader to kill straight up. Oh, it gets the +1 from Gar. Oh, we have Force, though. Okay, this is really good. This is exactly what we needed. Losing Obi is fine. He's not that great of a leader on his own. Yeah, like, it's not that big a deal. The more important thing is that we drew a Fel here, because he's probably going to want to first action it. Yep, there it is. I'm guessing he kills Obi, goes into Shirut, but we can use the Force to save Shirut. And then we can kill this, which is the important thing here. Oh, he stole my thing. What a bastard. Do I want 9 damage into a base on E-Sail is actually a lot. I think we're going to base here. Not even any need for that. And we have Restore 3, like, we're starting to get close to threatening lethal here. Is it Grogu Gunji time? Or are we Rivals Falling something? I don't think we ever remove this Vader anymore, because if we remove it, I feel like I'll just get another one played on me. Ooh, OB is kind of sketch. I can still get 3 damage down, but that is a lot scarier. Now maybe we do remove it. Yeah, I think we have to now. Maybe I should have attacked first. Yeah, I definitely should have attacked first, I think. That was a mistake. Yeah, it was. I mean, Yoda kills Gar, which is kind of nice. But there's a billion ways for him to kill it. So it's never living here. Yeah, there's a power. Like, it's power, it's like, there's a lot of ways. Home one's pretty good, though. Do I play it now, or do I save it? Yeah, home oneing out this seems pretty good. That's another draw. Even if they do have removal. Because, like, there's a pretty... Maul's fine, Maul's fine. Oh, are they just dead? They're actually just dead, never mind. That was definitely the correct play because they only have 25 health on their base. That's one of the reasons I really like Home 1 too. I know a lot of people have like dropped it from their lists. Oh, what was it? 16 and 5, right? I think that's what it was. But I really like having like a massive space unit. It's just really, really threatening in a lot of situations. Late game, you can kind of throw it out. 16 and 4? Okay. Thank you, Archlon. You can throw it out, and, like, sometimes they don't have an out, and they just lose. Hey, we got our Sabine rematch. We don't have a turn 2 play, but we have Yaddle and Iterant Warrior. Is that good enough to keep? And Ethkoth? This is spooky, because if we don't get a turn 2, I don't think we can win. But if we get a turn 2... Oh, it is 16 and 5. Okay, okay, you're good, you're good. I'll fix it in a second. I think since we're playing at Sabine, we have to be greedy with our mulliganing. Oh, this is better. Oh, right, we need to resource 2 cards. Fel can be really good in certain circumstances, so I think we get rid of the Restored Arc? Man, these are all really good. We'll get rid of the Fel. We may regret that later. And then let me fix the score. Boop. Yeah, so this is the situation where, like, do we drop a Restored Arc here? I think we still play Gunji turn 1. We never get to Yoda. However, there's a decent chance... I guess we could just go Axe Wolves, because it protects us from Sabine on the next turn. The other option is... we play Restored Arc and we buff it so we can kill the A-Wing. Do they have the fleet guy here? Is the question. If they don't have fleet, I think we always swing. If they have fleet lieutenant, then there's no way for us to first act next turn, but that's actually okay. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. So with that, we definitely have to go the other way. So I'm gonna pass. And then play the Restored Arc, because I didn't want them trading here. Because now this can trade into either of these. Oh, I guess this still technically trades because of the raid one, but they both die, so that's okay. Oh, I wish we had the Gunji a turn earlier. Gunji's so good in this matchup. But it's too late now. Keep an eye out for the Chewie pilot. Yeah, that would be scary, but I don't think I have a way to deal with it anyways. It's not like I put anything away, because Fel doesn't answer that. I'm assuming Echo Base. That's fine. So we'll take out the red 3 then. I'm actually surprised they let me do that. That avoids a lot of damage. So that's fine. We're going to drop Sharut here because that blocks Sabine. I think we still do this because that gives us the force here. Are they even going to flip? They might not. They are going to flip. Okay. So we'll just claim then. We will trigger our force, so sure it doesn't take any damage. This time I think we keep the foul because we're getting to the point where they could play like a Poe. Our first action's definitely going to be trading here though. Because I don't, if they take 4, like I don't even care if they do 4 there, that's fine. I would love to play Yaddle and Axe Wolves. I don't know if they're going to let me. Because usually this is the turn that we get hit. I mean, I guess they could. That would actually be kind of sketchy. They could ECL in Poe. Fighters for Freedom. That's fine. What do I do now then? Do I send Shurit into the base defender? I kind of like that. Because if I do this... they probably don't have a good way to get through him. That's fine. Because now we have force again. So, sure, it still doesn't die. I want to get as many XPs out here as possible, so we'll just go to base. Obi-Wan, we'll put an experience on Shurit. We'll deploy him. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to out that, but we can play Axe Wolves and Yaddle now. I still want to keep the Fel. What's better, Obi-Wan or Bright Hope? I'm not really worried about big space anymore, and we still have the Arc. I'm guessing we're getting Wrecker ECL'd this turn. That's like the only thing that makes sense. Which is annoying. We're gonna take like 6 damage. But I think that's fine. Like, we have so much damage out here. I think we just kill him in response. So we only have to do 15. Yeah, there's the Wrecker. So as he blow up Sharut, take out Obi-Wan? Or take out Gunji for the extra damage? What's he attacking? Okay, he did take out Obi-Wan. So let's do some math here. Hypothetically, we have 8, 11 damage, which doesn't kill. Meaning... I think we send Axe Wolves into the Wrecker. Because, like, sure, we could just, like, go straight to base, but I think this is just better. Because we get a bunch of restore from all our Jedi. Mystic Reflection. And we have Luke this turn. Plus, we keep the Fel in case something weird happens, but he can't Wrecker ambush me anymore. He could Poe ambush, but that's kind of fine. Fighters have Saboteur? Yeah. So, like, X-Ray Wolves would have died in one shot to him anyways, but I kind of think he has to go to base. I don't think he gets through. I've got too much restore. Yaddle plus 2 Jedi plus the Arc. Nice, there we go. Yeah, like, I think this is actually a relatively good Sabine match. It's just like sometimes Sabine does Sabine things and you can't do anything about it. Alright, I think I'm going to call last game on this one. I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit. Before last game though, please like the video if you have not. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. And if you want to support me, just subscribe to the YouTube channel or subscribe to the Patreon. Well, this hand is terrible, so we'll mulligan it. That hand is much better. Grogu goes crazy here. And Bright Hope? I think we dumped the Sharut. Could be a tough matchup. I think it's really dependent on what we draw. We're going to have a lot of restore here. And we have Bright Hope. Having Bright Hope makes a big difference. Gonna play this first. They captured it. That's pretty annoying. That makes a big difference too. You know what? I'm gonna keep both Bright Hopes. This is good because we have Grogu to protect it too. And they can't just not attack it. Like, they have to pressure. That's the worst possibility. But it's still not over for us. So we can heal 2 and kill this. So they can run absolutely everything into it. That does clear it. And then we can just play another one. Mystic is also very good here. Oh, they didn't kill it. Interesting. I'm definitely sending this into the Victor Leader first then. They could have an OB, which would be annoying. That's a little annoying too. I think we still play the Bright Hope first. He said brah. Gotta have defense for the space. So without the Victor leader, that's gone. So he said, brah. I said, gotta have defense for the space. He goes, you right. That's funny. I think I'm actually... Do I heal now? Yeah, we'll heal now. If he's willing to give me my Yaddle back, that's fine. He does have Vader coming next turn. Oh, we can deploy this now. Oh, but we have a Rival's Fall. I just realized. Yeah, this game's over. We win this. It's always fun taking out Vader decks. Come on, put it on that shuttle. Outmaneuver. How rude. Come on, put it on the shuttle. You know you want to. You know you want to. Come on. Where is it? Come on. If he claims here, I'm going to start laughing. There he is. Where's he going? Is he going ground? No, he's not. Just Anakin? Nah, man. We're taking out the Vader. If he had done another attack, I would have Anakin'd. Because at that point, like, it doesn't matter anymore. Because he wouldn't have gotten to attack this turn. But, we definitely make him attack one more time. Really didn't think he'd take the bait. The Vader players always take the bait. The smart play there was just to deploy to ground, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. But this game is beyond over. Where's the ping going? Is such a conspicuous pass? You had to know you have Rival's Fall? I mean, you don't play Space Vader to not put him on Gotta Have It, right? I do think the smarter play there was to put him on ground. There's just not really much of a reason not to. But the thing about, like, playing a deck like Space Vader is, like, you gotta go for it, right? Like, you gotta make them have to have it. Frog Team Assemble? Yeah. He's pretty cooked here. Yep, there it is. Yeah, he left. That was a fun one. I'm leaving on that one. That was a feel-good moment right there. Anytime you beat Space Vader, it's a good day. All right, 18-5. Not bad, actually. That's actually better than I expected. I expected somewhere around probably like a 60% win rate, but no, that's over almost 75, which is really good. Actually, no, it's more than 75, isn't it? Because it's out of 25. It's like an 80%, a little less than that. So who knows? Maybe this does have more potential. I definitely think this isn't refined either. And we played a lot of fun decks tonight too, to be fair. There wasn't a ton of competitive stuff that we played, but we did pretty decent against the few competitive decks we played against. Like, we beat Boba Green, we beat Sabine a couple times, we beat Space Vader there. The deck actually has quite a bit of potential. It's a little underrated, I think. It definitely, if we get a couple more good, not even necessarily things that use Force, because unlike most other Force leaders, this, like, it just needs Force units to generate Force, because your leader is always using the Force anyways. So, yeah, I'm really happy with how it did. Thank you, everyone, for watching tonight. I should have at least one more stream this week. Might not be till the weekend. Kind of depends on how my schedule ends up and what I end up doing Friday night. But thank you all so much for watching. Who is still here? Have a good night, Jonah. Have a good afternoon, Liam. Have a good night, Nozzle, Arklon. Who else is here? Levy. Nerd Math. That tutor's getting big tips. I know, right? That was like almost correct. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I play next. Maybe we'll play the IG. Maybe we'll come up with something else. I have a couple fun little things brewing too, and I still have to do Liam's super challenge deck of the Revan Black only deck too. See if I can get some wins on that. Thanks, Arrow. Good night to you too. Good night, everyone. Have a good weekend if I don't see you till the end of it.